Hello, this is Kyle Zagaric with PowerNotes. This is a short video tutorial showing our latest assignments, insight, and AI features as of today, Tuesday, September 19th. We will not cover the core PowerNotes features in this video. If you have any questions, comments about the general capabilities and features and integrations available, please let us know. So our latest teaching features can be accessed in general in two different ways, through a learning management system integration or through the setup of our own PowerNotes Classrooms tool. So you can let us know which option you'd like to pursue if this is something you are interested in adding for your school. After the integration is set up, all teachers will have access to an assignments tab. So they will log into their own PowerNotes account. If you're accessing it through the learning management system, here's an example of coming in through Canvas. If you're coming in through our own environment, you would just go into your PowerNotes account, and all teachers and an admin would have access to our teaching tools. So you click this icon in the upper right-hand corner, and that brings you to our assignments manager. So each teacher will see all of the assignments for their class, draft and opened. Creating a new assignment is fairly easy. We can quickly cover all of the configurations here. The course section will pull over, or if you're using our standalone tool, you can add this manually. You can give the assignment a name, choose a project template. Here's an example. In this case, the teacher has gone in, built out a PowerNotes project outline with the purpose of sharing it directly with students. So they've given it a name, they've enabled certain features. Here are the topics along with other information that these students will receive. So all students will receive their own version of this project that they can start working on independently or in groups. You can set the assignment as open or save it as a draft. You can lock or unlock the project at any time. You can also give it a due date. If you'd prefer, you can start each project with the names of your students in order to better track which assignment you are in if you are in the project giving feedback. You can lock sharing settings. You can disable our auto citation feature for this assignment alone. And you have the option to either lock the template that you have created, or you can give students the flexibility to add their own topics. Here we have the main component of our latest developments, PowerNotes Insight and PowerNotes AI. PowerNotes Insight is our approach to academic integrity, and it updates in two different phases. Teachers can start by setting assignment expectation values here. Each of these values can be used independently. In this example, I'll add 10, 50, and how about 4? So the target number of sources that students will need to incorporate into this project can be 10. The target number of total annotations would be 50, and the target time spent would be 4. So starting with sources, as you know with PowerNotes, you need to be actively on the page highlighting from the source in order for it to pull into your project. This is an easy way to get out in front of contract cheating or AI cheating concerns by ensuring that your students are actually engaging with the sources that are inside of their project. Target number of annotations. This will include free-form notes, highlights, images, and other inputs into their assignment. And then target time spent is the active amount of time that they've worked on the project. This will count the time that they are in the project outline, updating their outline, adding work, rearranging information, and so on. It will also include the active time spent out in the sources. So when they're reading across sources, they're highlighting information, they're scrolling the page. When they're active on the source, that time management tool will work. You can, of course, turn this off. The second phase of Insight is what we call, well, at least right here, it says file upload. But what happens when the student exports their outline out of PowerNotes, they can finish it, tidy it up in a word processing document, and then re-upload that document into PowerNotes, and we will do a final correlation. Basically, we will take the work that's in that processing document and correlate it with the work that's been completed in PowerNotes and update the Insight score one final time. I will show you the Insight score in one moment, but before that, I want to turn your attention to the AI features. For schools that are interested in integrating AI into assignments, we can turn this feature on independently. It is not on by default. You will need to request this and have it as an add-on purchase. So the first thing you can do is set AI credit limits to ensure that your students are using the appropriate amount of AI and our credits that are available. And then you can turn on the 3 different AI features independently. So the first thing we have is our AI assistant, which in our tool, you'll see here in a moment, is called Brainstorm with AI. And the second tool is AI Discovery. So let's go back and take a look at a live assignment to show you what it looks like along with the Insight score. In this example, I have my students' names populated down this middle column. On the left-hand side, I have a link directly into their project where I can click, see the work that the student's done, and of course, give feedback. For students that have completed work, you will see all of the work that they've done and comment and engage with them in real time. The Insight score will populate here. Once again, this will update in 2 phases. It will first show as a progress meter as the students are hitting those expectation values, citing sources, incorporating quotes, adding annotations, and so on. If you've activated the time management tool, you will see the total time spent here. You will also have additional visibility inside of their project with an activity log. And the activity log will show everything that's happened inside of this project, including time logged on pages, highlights created, and even if the AI features, if they were turned on, how they were used. All of that is also visible inside of the actual project outline. So let's quickly go over to a student view to give you an idea of what these new features would look like for them. So in this example, I am starting just as I was in the teacher, but now I'm in a student project outline. I can access this through my standard PowerNotes account, or I can, of course, come in through a learning management system integration. When you share a project with students, it will appear in their dashboard and extension menu automatically. So my example student, Priya, has the climate change project that they are working on. This was shared directly with them by the professor. So Priya can easily click into the sources that the professor has provided them, and they can start going into those sources to find relevant information. And of course, highlight text, organize it, take their notes, just as you would use the core PowerNotes features. Our AI features start here in the browser. The first tool that we have available is called Discovery. You click a button in the sidebar, and that once again is only visible if the teacher turns it on. And the AI will do 3 things for the researcher. The first thing, provide a summary. Secondly, it will provide 5 research topics. Along with providing the research topics, you can click into each topic, and PowerNotes will run a search so the student can find similar articles. The search can be ran in Google, or if applicable, we can configure this with your library discovery tool. You can also run a Q&A with the article. Here is one of the places where PowerNotes can shrink the AI's knowledge base to only show or only pull information based on what the student is reading. Our other AI features are found in the project outline. Here, we have two options for AI prompting. When you click Brainstorm with AI, you will see an open prompting field where you can ask it any type of question you'd like. So just like using ChatGPT or other AI tools, you can ask it an open question and the AI will use this knowledge base to pull in the information. We currently have the option to configure any number of AI models. Here, you can see the AI's response, that the information was pulled from the AI's model, and you now have the option to incorporate this into your outline, keep asking it questions, or start a new brainstorm. All previous brainstorms are labeled and logged here. You can also utilize your own research with the AI's prompt. So you might say something like, summarize this. But instead of asking it to summarize or pull information from its own knowledge base, you can use your own research. Or you can utilize the own writing. So you can come in here, you can type in information in free-form notes and use the AI to summarize, pull ideas, pull arguments, and so on. So in this example, the response may not be the best because these are just random highlights, but I think the functionality will be clear. In yellow, you will see the highlights that I've incorporated into the prompt. The prompt itself is summarize this, and then here's the AI's response. And I now have the option to add this into my outline. So I can scroll, and now you will see here's the response. It's tagged as AI generated. I can edit. I can add my own text. Teachers and students can always see the original version. And if they would like to, the original AI output, meaning it will scroll and show exactly how the student arrived at that information. As the students are progressing on their assignments, once again, teachers have full visibility with a direct link into their assignment and, of course, access to the insight score, which is showing their progress and ensuring academic integrity. Please let me know if you have any questions. You know how to contact our team. You can always reach us at kyle@powernotes.com or visit our website. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this information was helpful.